Well, my wife passed away last year in November, and we were living maybe a little over a half hour from here, and my son and his wife and grandson moved into Cary, and so I thought I'd like to get closer to them. One, it's real close to where my son lives, which is just on the other side of that fence. So I had a bias there, but I also did my due diligence and compared what they offer and cost and so on and so forth here and other places, and just a process of elimination. So, but I'm glad for the decision. Oh, they do a great job. It's a tough job too, because there's always critics. They got a nice variety. They try to watch, sodium and stuff like that if you ask them to, and it's real flexible. I mean, you can eat in the hall, or if you don't feel like you want to be sociable, you can do a carry out, or if somebody has some health issues or quarantine or whatever, they deliver the food, so you get a lot of flexibility that way too. And the menu's nice. They lay out the menu at the beginning of the week, and you can kind of see if you're gonna like what they have or don't have. And they always have a fallback. It's like they have 4 entrees and different salads and soups and things like that on a daily basis. But behind that, you can always get a cheeseburger, you can always get a tuna, you can always get baked potato, things like that. So it kind of, if you don't see anything that rings your bell, you can always just get a good old cheeseburger. So quiet. It's amazing how well built this building is, because I think we've all stayed in like condos and stuff where you could hear every footstep above you and you could hear every discussion on either side of you. Here you don't hear anything. It's just it's all good cement and steel and stuff, and I just never, you don't get woke up in the middle of the night by somebody, flushing a toilet or something. It's just real quiet, and so that's a big thing. And then it's well kept. The apartment is, thoroughly clean. There was a lady in there before me, and they went in and kind of just made it like it was brand new, and it's just nice. And I kind of like having the halls too, because you can get a walk in. I try to at least walk a mile or 2 a day. I go over and get my grandson in a buggy, and I'll take him on the sidewalk here a couple of loops, and it's kind of our time together. Well, first decide that you want to make that change in your lifestyle. And I think that's very difficult for people, because it's a tough transition. You're a working individual and you got all these responsibilities and you have an identity, and then you retire and spouses pass away or spouses become ill, and I think I'd rather be in control of that rather than having to respond to it, and for me anyways, and try to make things easy for my son and his family.